we've literally done nothing. So we've just arrived, we've just set up, got the dogs sorted, walked them a bit, and now we don't really know where we're going. So we're going to go and look for, there is a little ferry that will take you from Fort Wilderness across to the Magic Kingdom. So now we're going to keep walking up, see if we can find this ferry, and then go into actual Disney.
Into actual Disney.
Into actual
makes
Disney.
me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder.
Is it everything I imagined? You just said there's a Starbucks here, so that's just made
I saw
it.
someone with Starbucks.
Oh, you saw someone with Starbucks. Who would have thought that Starbucks would be in Disney World? Disney World or Disneyland? Where are we? We're in Disney World, okay. I don't know. What's Disneyland?
It's in California, or there's Disneyland Paris, which is in France, obviously.
So we're trying to get some food, but I don't know what I want. There's too much choice. So we're going to go see this castle thing, and then hopefully Lawrence will feed me, and then it'll be more fun. Everyone's wearing Disney shirts and hats and stuff. I think it's a little bit like a cult. Hi Lawrence. And nothing. We are now entering the castle. It's nothing.
So what is our plan here right now?
You
we
said
need food.
yes.
Okay, let's look for food.
All right.
We're getting hangry, so let's figure this out, how we do that.
All right. See you in a bit. We did pay for the fast pass thing because I was like, I'm not waiting in a queue. However, we just found out that doesn't work for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and the Space Coast or something.
Yeah, don't know, that was a bit weird. We paid for everything, like the Genie Plus and all of that lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, you can't. You have to pay extra $15.
I know. I'm not doing that. And there's an 80-minute wait. That's insane. I don't care about Seven Dwarfs that much. Anyway, we're going to go and find a more adult-friendly one that's slow. It's a little bit like a monorail, so enjoy. I'm going to be if they kick us off this ride. We have queued up for 30 minutes to get onto this, and it's just a monorail for old people.
Okay, so the first ride we've chosen to go on is the People Mover. The line is like 20 minutes. You can't use Genie Plus for it, but it looks like, as Natalie said, it's a monorail for old people, which suits us perfectly. But it's quite cool because you get to go around the park. Like, we've only just started, but you get a bit of a tour. I quite like it. It's very comfortable. It's a bit of acceleration at the beginning, but now it's fine. This is nice. This is nice for us.
Well, Lawrence, what did you think of your first ride?
It was good. I actually enjoyed it. It was very relaxing. I do think this is a great ride after you've eaten.
I think they should call this ride Things You Could Have Had.
Things you could have, yeah, you go through Space Mountain and you go through all the other areas.
Things you could have won.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you went on here, you could be on Space Mountain right now. So
yeah.
but it's cool. We got to go around. I really enjoyed it. Like, this is the best ride we've been on since we've been here.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for the one and only ride we've been on. Okay, good news guys, we have made it to Epcot. You know, because it's this big golf ball here. I'm not sure the significance of the golf ball, but I'm mainly happy because finally we're going to get some food, Lawrence.
We're not, we have to do the Spaceship Earth ride first, because it's a nice easy one, and it's in the Epcot ball. We will do this ride and then we will get some food.
So, second point to know, if you've got the Genie Plus, you still have to book a time before you go in. You can't just waltz in. So we got rejected and now we're making a time, and then we'll go back over there.
You'll have to excuse the noise that comes past us because we're right underneath the test track, which is a ride we're about to go on. So we just wanted to explain a couple of things that confused us. So there is a Genie Plus thing that we paid for, and it's like a fast track for the rides. So what you do is you actually go on the app and you book a time for the ride that you want to go on. So we've booked this test track, it's called. We've booked test track, and it's a 45-minute wait time, and it's 20-minute wait for the Genie Plus slot that I managed to get. So that's why we're doing this right now. So you go on the app and you book your time, and then you turn up at your time, you scan your pass, and you go straight in and straight on. So that's Genie Plus. It's important to know, no one told us. Disney, you make it very confusing. The other thing is that some of the rides have, is it the Lightning Lane?
Yeah.
And you have to pay an extra $15 for some of the Lightning Lane stuff, and annoyingly all of the best rides are Lightning Lane, not Genie Plus.
Yeah.
So there's basically 2 fast pass options, and really you want to have both of them, but we're too cheap for that. We'll stick with Genie Plus. In addition to Genie Plus and the Lightning Lanes, you can also go on as a single rider, which means if you don't want to go on as a group of people, you can just go in the single rider lane, and you may get split up from the rest of your group, but it's a much quicker way, especially if it's just a couple or a couple of you want to go on and you're not worried about being sat next to someone. It's a pretty good way of doing that. That line is always pretty short as well. So I didn't mention to Natalie that the ride we're going to go on is the Chevrolet test track, and it's the fastest ride at Disney.
Morning. Today I am going to the kennels. Yes, we have decided to take OP to the local Disney kennels, a pet's best friend, this morning because he gets a bit bored during the day and these days are very long. So Lawrence is actually awake before 7 AM. Here he is now with his coffee.
This is the middle of the night.
So yes, hopefully it will make our day a little less stress-free. We obviously will still pop back for Jack's, but it means that this one gets more exercise than I can provide this week. So let's go check it out.
So here's the update. Natalie's in a stupid mood, so you might be might have an entertaining day, but we got here late because it took so long to check Opie in.
Yep.
So bear that in mind. There was a bit of a line. Didn't think about that because we're dumb and we should have. It's pretty obvious. So we are pegging it to as far as we can get in Animal Kingdom here to get to the safari, so we don't have to wait.
Yep.
Luckily, everyone at Disney seems to walk half the pace that we do. So I think we're going to get there. We can probably ride it twice by the time we get there.
Please refrain from eating or drinking here on the truck. We're both trying to reach your call out to these animals. Please don't try to get their attention in any way, because you know, first off, they will ignore you, but also it's so much more important. We're going to guess.
What are we meant to be seeing here? Gorillas or something? Oh, there it is. Is that a gorilla? Or is that just a hairy rock? It's a gorilla. We're on some nature trail thing now. To be honest, I've had more seen small things in Silver Springs, so just saying, if you had a choice, $200 a day to go Disney or Silver Springs for $2. I have to admit, I didn't see a gorilla on there. Life expectancy of a gorilla is 32, just off the top of my head. And this guy is called Spike, and he's 23. Just off the top of my head. I was like, why is everyone videoing the trees?
Why is that tree moving? So one of the major things that you need to do here is you need to come to Epcot and look at the light show, which currently for us at the moment is 9:45, but they do change the time. So we have been home, we have walked the dogs, and we have come back out specifically to go to the light show.
Yeah.
And an interesting fact here is that we actually drove over rather than waiting for the bus from Fort Wilderness, and we drove over and the parking was free.
Yes.
There was no parking attendant. So after like 7 or 8 o'clock, it's free. So you can get straight into Epcot and come walk straight in, no problem at all. So we're very excited for this. This is a new light show. I came here once and saw the fireworks show previously. Actually, I think that was a light show and it was amazing. So I'm looking very forward to this one. Natalie just wants to go to bed. Okay, we are here at the Magic Kingdom very, very late at night. I say late at night, it's like 9 o'clock I think, and the fireworks, it's 8 o'clock, it's just past 8 o'clock, and the fireworks have been, and this is the mass exodus of Disney World Magic Kingdom. But thank you to some very close friends of ours, they managed to get us free tickets. They weren't free for them, and we will pay them back at some point, but we have got tickets for the Disney Christmas after party. And so we're just waiting for everyone to leave the park, and I'm sorry, we just, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So we are now waiting for everyone to leave. There's an announcement, and we're going to see some very cool stuff. We don't even know what we're going to see. Like, we know nothing about this, which makes it even better. So we're going to take you along with us, and so let's just see what happens. But we'll wait for the minions to leave first, I think.
Okay, so something I pointed out, my hair is a mess, apart from that, is that with our special bands, how do the people know if you don't have a special band? Could you just hang around and watch the parades? But actually, everywhere we've walked, they've gone, bands up,
Show your band. Show your band. So we figured out what it is. So there's a few, you get some free cookies and you get some free hot chocolate, and you get to ride some of the rides without the huge wait times.
We got a fancy thing now, so we know what we're doing.
So we know what we're doing. So there's a few different things you can do. Some of the rides are open, you get a few free things, and you get to basically walk around when it's not quite so busy, and it's very, very magical.
That's excessive.
Well, we haven't experienced that yet.
No.
But it's meant to be very magical.
We shall see.
We shall see. There are some shows that they're putting on as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're like every 30 minutes. And then we get a special fireworks display, all of our own, at 11:15 p.m. So if you can stay awake till that time,
You are so old, Natalie. Like 11:15 is like the middle of the day for me.
The people that are watching us are like us.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to be up at 11:15.
Natalie's ready to go to bed now.
It was yesterday at 8 p.m. So.
I know. Whereas I'm loving this, so I think it's great.
I want my free hot chocolate, and we'll discuss.
We're going to go get a free hot chocolate and some cookies, and then we're going to go ride the Runaway Mine Train or whatever it's called, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
Because that looks fun.
has been good. Today has been a much better day.
Today has been a fantastic day. We are exhausted.
We are. We've done nearly 30,000 steps today. But I must say, this little extra pass thing, that's been a bit of a lifesaver, I think. At least we can go on rides and there's like 5-minute waits.
So thank you to our friends, you know who you are, who provided us with the evening pass. It has been fantastic.
Yes.
We can go on rides with no wait time. We got free
Hot chocolate and
cookies and hot
popcorn.
chocolate and popcorn and unlimited everything. There was no queues, it's not busy. Well, it's pretty busy when the parade was on, but we have some fireworks. But I'm going to be honest, the camera's dying right now. We have about 7% battery.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. We're not going to show you the fireworks. We can show you on our phone footage.
We don't really care anyway.
No one cares. You have to experience it. But yeah, this was fantastic. So brilliant day. We have one more day left and we're going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow. So let's skip straight to that now. Last day, day 3. We're here at Hollywood Studios. We're late again. Not that late. We forget about walking from the parking lot to the actual park.
Yeah, true.
So we're going to get there, but we just had a look at the wait time for Rise of the Resistance, and it says temporarily closed, and that's why we're here early. So we're going to get in, check in, and see you there, see if we make it.
Okay guys, now I'm really quite pissed off because this is the second time I'm having a problem with my ticket, which means great for we got the early access here, but now I have to wait in the queue to actually get my ticket sorted. So this is kind of a joke. When we got here kind of early for this ride, and now I have to stand in a line for goodness knows how long to sort out my bloody ticket again.
So Natalie, what's happening here?
No, we're going on a roller coaster, which I don't even like. About Aerosmith, which I have no idea what has to do with Disney.
And why are we here and not where we want to be?
Because the Star Wars thing is closed, which is the only reason we were here. And now there's like nothing else here. This is the worst of the parks.
So I'm in trouble because I made Natalie go on the rock and roller coaster.
I didn't like that one.
She's not happy with me. I forgot it went upside down and stuff, and it's really quick, but it was good fun. Not even one bit of you liked it?
No.
Not even the end?
No.
She didn't like the music either.
I liked the music, I just thought it was a strange
Said it
choice.
should have been Queen.
It should have been Queen.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on
We're live.
Okay, so we made it. We made it out of the roller coaster thing. I almost killed Lawrence, and then decided to stand in the queue for over an hour for Star Wars.
Yeah, an hour and a half we lined up for Star Wars, and then we were lined up inside for about another 45 minutes because it broke.
Yep.
And then it broke when we were on it, so we had to move to a different one, and then we went on the ride, and by that point we were done.
Yeah, so it was like 3 hours total. And this is exactly what I was concerned about before we came, the wait times and things like that, which everyone knows about with Disney. I understand that, I'm just not sure.
Can't cope. Anything over 45 minutes is too much for us.
Yeah,
It
so
makes the ride not worth it.
that was a little bit of a downer, but then we had a nice lunch.
Yep. But answer the question, Natalie, is Disney World worth doing as a couple who aren't Disney fans?
No.
Really?
But with a caveat here, if you like extroverts and queues and screaming and shouting and loud crowded places, then yes. It depends on the person, right? I am not very crowd orientated or screaming or loud things. So
or roller coasters or fun
roller
rides.
coasters, no. So I mean, it was pretty to see, and I'm glad we have done it. And I'm very pleased we've done it, but I'm
glad we've done it, but we're not going to buy an annual pass, that's for sure. No. We may come back at some point in the future. But no, I had a really good time. I think I would, probably. If you enjoyed it, I think I would do it as well. But yeah, you definitely can do it as adults. Like, we did a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we thought all the rides were like kiddie based, but we did a whole bunch of stuff that we really enjoyed. So yes, it is definitely somewhere that 2 adults will come to.
We'll have opposing opinions on that.
You need to do it at least once, but we won't come back soon. Anyway, that's the conclusion. Thank you for watching. We will see you
next week.